filming me, it really doesn't intimidate me, it doesn't scare me. Okay? You've got a mask on your face like trying to hide your identity, it doesn't scare me.
You don't intimidate me, you can try and arrest me or anything like that.
Auditor is peacefully recording outside a government and BBC building when several staff members suddenly approach, claiming he's trespassing even though there are no clear signs to support their accusation. As police arrive, the situation quickly becomes more tense, with the officer taking a firm approach instead of calmly reviewing the facts. What started as a simple public recording soon turns into a heated disagreement, raising questions about whether the response was fair and necessary.
Footpath that is public, this is not, this is private.
Why does it say it's private?
It's private property.
Where does it say it's private?
The landlord owns the land.
Who's the landowner?
I don't want to get into an argument with you, I would just like to leave sight if that's possible.
Who is the landlord? No, I'm not going to leave, no.
You're not going to leave?
No, I'm going to wander around.
Anyway, because it's private property and we don't allow you to be filming here.
I just wanted to find out a bit about the Gangmasters and Labour Abuse Authority, to be honest.
They're not here.
Well, funny how there's a sign in there that says Gangmasters and Labour Abuse Authority.
So why are you coming investigating the Gangmasters? What reasons do you have for that?
Because I find it interesting.
You find it interesting?
Yeah.
So I've called the police. I'm not going to get into an argument.
Which law do you think I'm breaking?
It's private property.
What law is that then?
And you're not allowed to take videos and photos of the building. It's not acceptable in the business that we're in.
Well, you can, yeah, of course you can. It's a government building.
It's not acceptable.
It's a government building.
Yeah, I know, but we've got procedures in place and people have to get permission to take photos. You've not asked for permission.
Well, surely it's public. If it's a government building, it's owned by the public.
Yeah, I know it's a government building, but it's still classed as private property. The land is owned by somebody else.
The staff member appears to misunderstand the difference between owning a building and controlling public access. A government property can be publicly accessible, and if people are free to enter without barriers or clear warning signs, recording from that area is generally allowed. Simply saying permission is required doesn't automatically make it true, and if filming is genuinely restricted, those rules should be clearly displayed instead of being introduced during the encounter.
See, I know you're filming and stuff, I just want to know what it's about, because obviously this is a government building.
Yep.
What is it about?
It's a government building.
Yeah, but why are you filming it?
I didn't know I needed a reason. Why are you filming me?
Because I'm speaking with you and you're a suspect in an incident where you're filming a government building.
Suspect? That would imply that I've committed a criminal offence.
Listen to me a minute, okay? You're zooming in on people's IDs. I can tell you're one of those bloggers. That's absolutely fine, okay? But you can't be zooming in on people's IDs when this is a government building.
Who says?
It's the law, mate.
What law?
We don't play this game where...
Could you identify yourself, please?
Okay, PC 1191 Marseilles, as you can see by my badge.
What station are you based out of?
I'm based at Byron House Police Station.
Okay.
Yeah. So what are we filming? I don't really get what...
Because it's a government building.
Yeah.
I pay for it, I can film it.
Okay, so why are you getting mouthy then? Because the thing is that you've been getting mouthy with them.
They were getting mouthy with me. I was perfectly polite till they started giving me attitude.
Yeah, because they're asking why you're filming them when this is a government building and asking for their IDs. It's suspicious.
From the moment the officer arrives, the conversation quickly becomes tense instead of calm. Her firm tone and dismissive remarks create unnecessary friction, and she only provides her identification after being asked. Rather than taking time to understand the situation, she questions Gwen's actions, even though recording from a public place and requesting identification from public officials are generally lawful activities and can be part of public accountability.
Okay, what's your name?
I'm not going to give any details.
Okay, you need to give me your details.
No, I don't.
Yes, you have. Because
no, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I think you need to get your facts straight there.
No, okay, you listen to me now. You've been getting mouthy with these people.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have. You've been harassing them.
I haven't harassed anyone. They approached me.
You have. Okay.
You have the right to approach him.
That's live.
He's filming, so we've asked him if he wouldn't film it on private property.
Yeah, of course.
We've been very reasonable with him, and the attitude that he has with you, he's had with us too.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
What was his reason?
There's nothing illegal about what I'm doing.
He said he's interested in the Gangmasters and Labour Abuse Authority. He's just appreciative. Right, basically. I don't agree with the word that he's saying.
Alright then.
Okay.
So we would like him in the possibility.
Yeah, of course you can. Is there
I'm in a public place.
No, it's not been threatening, but obviously he's not corresponding with us, posting lots of video. I've given us the reasons, which are valid reasons why he's become argumentative, and really I'd just like him to be removed from site.
This moment shows how confusion can grow when the facts aren't fully understood. Staff members describe Gwen's actions in a way that doesn't match the situation, even though there are no clear access restrictions or signs preventing filming. Gwen had already explained that he was creating content related to the Gangmasters and Labour Abuse Authority, whose work focuses on protecting vulnerable workers and tackling labor exploitation, making his visit relevant and connected to a matter of public interest.
Why 2 vehicles on blue lights for somebody not breaking the law?
Because I was told that you were being quite abusive to staff and you were filming a government building.
Well, obviously someone's
in our
lied to you
control
then, haven't they?
system, it's grade 1, which means that we travel on blue lights and sirens.
Okay.
And it's 2 vehicles because we're in a car each, so it's actually only 2 officers.
Okay.
So do you have like a YouTube channel or something?
You know, you were a bit hostile with me to start off with, demanding my details, so I'm not going to give you any information now, thank you.
Okay. Are you, so I'm going to need you to leave the premises.
Well, under what law?
Pardon?
Under what
called
law?
Under Section 35 Act, okay? So it's a dispersal order, and I need you to leave this area, okay? Because if people don't want here, you've been causing trouble, you've been shouting at them.
I haven't been causing any trouble.
Yes, you have.
You're lying now.
Stop being argumentative with me.
Stop giving me attitude, no.
No, you've given me attitude from the start, which is on my camera and yours as well.
Demanding my details and things like that straight off the bat.
You need to move your stuff. Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm not taking anything. I'm walking with you.
Fine.
The use of Section 35 in this situation is presented as questionable because Gwen is calmly recording in a publicly accessible area without causing disruption or threatening anyone. His actions are described as lawful and connected to the right to record in public spaces, while the decision to issue a dispersal order appears to be based more on discomfort with his presence than on any clear evidence that the legal requirements had been met.
Don't worry, yeah, I've got him on my camera as well. It's just silly.
I've got it all on camera. No, it's not serious. That's your thoughts. I'd rather you keep them to yourself, to be honest. You're a public employee.
What's around here then? Is this your like full-time job then, plug in?
I do all sorts.
What, plug in buildings?
So we're on the public. Can you put the bag down now? We're on the public pavement.
So I don't want you round that private property anymore, okay? If you are caught there again, I will come back and you can be arrested for it, okay? Do you understand that? I'm giving you a warning for this now. I'm being quite reasonable with you.
Okay, can you tell me which act and which section that is, please?
It's under Section 35 Act, but at the minute I'm giving you a warning.
Section 35 of what?
Yes, it doesn't matter what.
No, it does matter what.
No, okay. This is end of now, okay? Just because you're filming me, it really doesn't intimidate me. It doesn't scare me.
Okay. You don't
You've got a mask
intimidate
on your
me.
face like trying to hide your identity. It doesn't scare me.
You don't intimidate me. You can try and arrest me and everything like that.
All right. Well, I'm going to leave now, okay?
This exchange raises further questions about how the situation was handled. When Gwen politely asks which Section 35 power is being used, the officer dismisses the question instead of clearly explaining the legal basis for her actions. She also suggests that his face covering is intimidating, even though wearing a mask can have lawful and legitimate reasons, making the interaction appear more focused on assumptions than on the facts presented.
I'll catch you on this premises again, okay? It's going to be taken further. You don't need that. You can get on with your day. You can go film some other buildings, okay? Get on with your vlogging business. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is one building that you can't film. Go and film another one.
I'll film what I like them in public.
But that's a private property that you've been on.
Yeah, it's publicly accessible. Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act 1972.
Okay, well done.
However, the bit that you were on was part of private land, so you just weren't allowed on that bit. Okay?
Well, it's not government property, is it?
Huh?
Is it not government property?
That bit is government property.
Well, it's public
However,
property, isn't it?
no, it did not in this instance, just because of whatever goes on in there, and I've already had word in it. All right. So just because it's a government building doesn't necessarily mean it's always accessible to the public.
Well, okay. I didn't see any signs or anything, Constable.
I appreciate that, and whatever it might have been, we've just tried to sort it out as the lowest level that we possibly can. Okay,
no problem.
Which is why we've just asked you just to move away from the building and just not.
See, that's fine. If your colleague had asked as politely as you are
That's
right
what
now.
I did in the first
No, you
place.
didn't. You give me attitude. You give me lip. You're acting like you're acting stupid.
I'm not
so
interested in either side now. As long as it's all resolved and we can just move on peacefully and quietly. All right.
Yeah, it's fine.
If you're happy with that, lovely.
yeah, see, you've been perfectly polite. I thank you for
But
that.
what I will say is that my colleague is dead right. We've given you the warning for it. If you come back, you can be arrested for breach of 35 notice.
Which act is that? Sorry.
It's part of the Public Order Act.
Public Order Act.
I'll
Yeah.
read it out for
Yeah,
you.
that's
If that
fine.
makes you feel better, I'll read it out.
So it's literally just that.
So antisocial behaviour crime and policing act 2014.
Do you suspect that I have been committing antisocial behaviour? Because there is a Home Office document that is called the.
Mate,
which
listen, I don't
is
care
defining the
about
measure.
it, Home
Well, you
Office
should care. You should care.
No, I should-
yes,
no,
you
'cause
should
you're just
care.
going on- it's
I think you need to get
completely
retrained. You do. I'm going to make a
Right, I
complaint.
think
Yes,
that
I
you
am.
need to move
I'm
away
making a.
from the area.
No, I'm making a complaint about you.
Away.
Professional
That's
standards.
okay. You can do that.
I'm making a professional standards complaint about you. Yep. Here we go. They'll have that as
got
well.
my details?
Yep. Thank you.
All right, we're done then. See you
Okay.
later.
Bye.
As the conversation continues, Gwen calmly refers to official guidance, but the officer quickly dismisses it without allowing him to finish. After the encounter, He says he submitted a complaint but only received an automated reply, leaving him feeling that his concerns were never properly addressed. Throughout the incident, Gwen remained calm and respectful, while the arrival of another officer showed that a more measured and professional approach could have helped resolve the situation far more effectively. Finally, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more independent coverage.